Hi guys, this is Jana. Happy Saturday. And I did not vlog yesterday. And I was not feeling good, but welcome to my channel. This is a Saturday edition unedited. And I'm gonna give you a 2-3 minutes good story. Yesterday, Friday night, after my regular 9 to 5 work, my full-time work or job, I went to help my husband to complete and finish painting one of our renting houses, long-term rentals. And we spent like 3 hours together, working together, and we had a great time. Even though we were working, we were having a good time. And at one time, he went into one of the rooms and he asked me, Jana, what was in your mind about 10, 13 years ago when anytime you was frustrated, anytime you were mad, or every time you were overwhelmed with our marriage and relationship, you always threatened me to leave. You always told me, I don't want anything from my house. I don't want anything from you or your money. I don't want anything from what we built together. I just want to leave. You can keep the kids, I visit the kids, and I leave. And he said, you were threatening me, and that was the most darkest comment you can make to me. And he was asking me what was going through my mind back then. And guys, in reality, honest answer, that was my answer due to fears, due to naive, due to immaturity. And yes, I'm not afraid to tell you, I was very immature. I'm still learning. We're still navigating our marriage, because a marriage is a work in progress project, a lifetime project, and you never mastermind what is a true non-confrontational, non bias, or you will never encounter a non-argumentative event or day in your life when you're married. It's gonna be those days. Are gonna be those days that anything that you said or anything that your spouse said is going to be a little bit different, and you're gonna feel like a little bit different, and you're gonna react a little bit different, because every day is different, and everybody change and evolve and mature and grow. But anyway, and I wish I had a better answer for him. I wish I have a better answer to, satisfy his inquisitive question, but I didn't. The reality was, guys, I was so scared or had the fear of somebody leave me, that I'd rather have that first step and say, out of scare, out of fear, out of madness, I'm gonna leave this marriage. I think that was the easy way out. Now, 13, 14 years later, because we've been married almost for this summer, it's gonna be 19 years. I will tell you, I have learned a lot how I overcome all those roadblocks, internal personal roadblocks. Is very daunting, because I work on myself, and I recognize first that that was not a healthy answer, that was not a healthy conversation, or even a threat, because he never threatened me that way, and he never treated me that way or disrespect our marriage. So you learn, you evolve, but the good thing is you need to figure out, you need to identify what is the piece of your heart, or what is the piece in your mind that you need to work on. And so yeah, that's just my experience. I think when some of us, they're married and kids come into the marriage, sometimes you think that your life is gonna get obviously better. Yeah, it gets beyond better. It gets, you are in the best state of your marriage, because you're sharing your love with another person. You created a person. God gave you that life miracle and that gift of life. But bringing kids in a marriage, even though when you have so many doubts in your mind, it will not improve your feeling in your mind. Because back then, it got to the point that I have two kids under 4. Joseph was probably 3.5 or 4, and Christoph and Frederick was maybe over a year. They're almost 3 years apart. But my husband was working in one of the houses, the house that is behind our residence. And when he was not here, I was cleaning, I was cooking, I was doing everything on a Saturday morning, plus attending and taking care of my kids. And in my mind, for me, because I was so overwhelmed, he was having fun. He was having fun painting. He was having fun doing drywall. And I was stuck here with my kids. That's how I thought back then. And obviously, I didn't know what I know now. And obviously, I have grown a little bit more. I feel that I have matured more as an individual that will make me a better mom and a better wife and a better Christian. But it started with me. I have to recognize, and I did. I recognized that I had to change my ways, because that fear that I was living, it was threatening myself, but I was projecting that to my husband, and it was not good, because obviously it is not healthy for a marriage. So anyway, so nowadays, like, yeah, I was telling him last, and I said, Joe, I don't know what I was thinking. I think that was the easy fix in my mind to tell you that, or an easy fix that I was overwhelmed, I was hurt for any reason, and I want to feel like he was hurting. I think that was my main thing. I mean, my main block and negative thinking in my mind. But sometimes we as a human being make all those decisions because we're hurting, and the only way of feeling better is hurting somebody else. And I was talking about something very, very related to that topic with one of my kids. I was telling them, people that bully other people is because they're hurting inside, and they want to feel their own control, or they are taking control over somebody because they always being controlled by somebody else. So we were talking about bullying at home a couple days ago. Sorry guys, I'm sniffing. I was sick. But yeah, and in my mind, I was right. But looking now back, I was bullying my husband. I was bullying him and manipulating his emotions, feelings, and his love for me. That's not good. But guys, we learn. I learned. Now I look back, I was say, what silly. I was very silly. How silly of me doing those declaration, affirmation that were very ugly. But if I don't go through that, I won't be able to see the beautiful thoughts and beautiful thinking and beautiful emotion and feelings that have grown in me. And I always try to project. I'm not perfect, guy. I try. So have a beautiful day. If you like this motivational small sharing experience video, give it a thumbs up. If not, it's okay. I'll be here creating more content for you and content for me, because that's the way for me of expressing my feelings, how I'm growing. And if I found something work for me, I will share it with you. Have a wonderful Saturday. Have a blessed day. God bless you all. Subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Be blessed. Let's pray for Ukraine, Russia, for all the American soldiers. They are in the borders, and my family, my nephew, Sebastian. And I love you, and I'm bless you, and I'm praying for you. Right now, I'm gonna get emotional, but I'm thinking about you, my family, your cousins are thinking about you. We're praying for this political or social conflict, that it get resolved without losing more life. Even though we don't know the Ukrainians, but guys, they're human beings like you and me. Bless you all, be blessed, and have a good day. Let's pray for them. Bye.